Welcome back, Leo. This is your extended full moon in Gemini reading. I will continue to clarify the horoscope wheel, and I will pull a Flora and Fauna of Africa card, not solely to glorify the motherland, but to emphasize the way in which you are preparing for your movement into the future. So the Seven of Cups in the first house is clarified by the Six of Pentacles in the second house and the Nine of Pentacles in the third house. I like the way this makes a circle. This is really about your ability to be concrete about and explicit about the contracts that you enter into. Every relationship you have become increasingly aware of how you give and how you receive. And as a result of your caretaking role, your power to identify, understand, and supply the needs of others, you're increasingly aware of how to balance that. So not only is it equitable, so that there is an even exchange in which you are not allowing yourself to foster codependency in your relationships or to dominate relationships and thus deny yourself of the benefits of a mutual relationship. You're leaving greater space to receive. You're feeling ready to receive after a time of deep change. This change is not ended. There is no finite beginning and ending of cycles of our lives, but you have been working at releasing a lot of things, beliefs, habits that don't serve you. And toward that end, you have really built up your independence. You have learned to cultivate what is yours, to build what is yours, to have faith and confidence in your skills at cultivating your own talents, investing in yourself. And this understanding now at how to invest in yourself, this confidence to understand that investing yourself amplifies your opportunities and your abundance in life. You are likewise equally willing to invest in your relationships, very clear that that investment does not undermine you, should not undermine you, and that you are instead amplifying this garden of pleasure and accomplishment that you take a phenomenal amount of pride in. The Death card in the fourth house is clarified by the Sun card in the fifth house and the Ace of Pentacles in the sixth house. So you have created this opportunity for abundance clearly through your commitment and your greater understanding of the habits and practices that create greater abundance, flow, and equity in your relationships. This is giving you a greater sense of confidence to continue to now create an opportunity for a greater investment, greater abundance in those places where you work with others. The Ace of Pentacles is repeated here in a way that emphasizes that you are manifesting this opportunity. You created this opportunity consciously through your desire to express yourself more fully, more completely, with greater reliance on your gifts and skills, with greater joy and pride in what it is you do naturally. This is also encouraging you to find joy and happiness in your relationships with friends, with your children, with your grandchildren, even with those things you create. If you are creative, those products you create, those efforts, those projects you're working on at work, to see them as developmental, to see them as evolving and growing, in much the way that parents accept and understand the natural growth of their children. So this is a powerful opportunity. It feels very connected to your profession, perhaps, or your work, some place where you interact with others in your community, among your family. That can be the place in which you're finding and meeting perhaps a new business partner, a new significant romantic partner, whoever this partner is. If you're engaged in a partnership, is someone who is supporting these habits of abundance, this opportunity to commit to something long lasting and to build practical tools to develop that. You're finding so much joy in your expression, your ability to be with people, your clarity about a healthy exchange in your relationships, so that you are consciously moving towards the opportunities for prosperity, for wealth, for abundance. The Ace of Pentacles in the 7th house is clarified by the 5 of Wands in the 8th house, and of course the Moon in the 9th house. The 5 of Wands is really about your willingness to step in, not as a leader necessarily. It can be a leadership style because, Leo, you have natural leadership abilities through the warmth, the enthusiasm, the love, the pride that you exhibit in your efforts. But this is really more about joining in your opportunities to solve problems, create solutions, and to build and grow things. So your consciousness becomes competitive indeed in the most positive way. This is everyone agreeing through your leadership, through your modeling, that everyone has a piece of a solution or a piece of a project that they're committing to. No one has the final or complete picture or effort or accomplishment or achievement. But by working together, each is working at their best skill, at their strength, and taking opportunities for other members of the team to learn and to lead when appropriate, so that this collaboration encourages a different way of working that brings out the competitiveness to bring information, to work with others, to work collectively, to acknowledge that the success of this project belongs to everyone and not to any one individual. So this is really infusing the way that you're working in all of your relationships, in partnership, in collaboration as co-creators. And this is helping and supporting you to realize how much support you have, not just among the people in your environments, various environments, but beyond that. This is helping you to beckon back to those experiences in the past. It's giving you a new view of, despite difficulties, hardships, challenging decisions you felt you had to make, even wrong decisions that you now view, that those were intended to help you learn and to help you to realize that you are being supported by those who see your strength, who see your power, who see your successes. No failure or mistake or misstep is bad, is wrong, if it helps you to learn, if it helps you to know yourself better and realize your potential. The 6 of Cups has been clarified by the Judgment card in the 11th house and the Queen of Wands in the 12th house. So not only are you becoming increasingly aware of your impact on the world, but that is part of the consequence of these unexpected, unpredictable, even disruptive changes that we are all experiencing and that you're experiencing in a very personal way. These chaotic events around the world or in your community, in your home or work life, are actually bringing out your awareness of the ways that you can create and contribute to more peaceful solutions in your life, ways in which everyone can access more so that they can be engaged more fully and claim the creation of peace and success in all of our lives. Your confidence is booming. There are many cards here that are echoing the power of you as a Leonian energy and building upon your contribution to the world. And it does not subside. It is only amplified. The joy, the pleasure that you bring in everything that you do. I'm going to pull African or a flora and fauna of African card to tap into our animal and plant spirits. And I have pulled the card Oh, this is not the flora and fauna, but since I pulled it, I will bring out the balance card and actually pull one from the flora and fauna of Africa again to remind you of the skills, the memories, the culture, the ancestry, the heritage that you bring to the way that we are all creating the future. And I pulled the spotted hyena. And the flower is the delphinium. And the key word of the delphinium is protection. And the mantra reads, trust your intuition and instinct. Watch your surroundings and choose your words carefully. Thank you so much again for being here with me during this extended experience, and I welcome your feedback. Until next time, namaste.